beautiful day in the beautiful city of Accra, and you are welcome to Let's Talk Entertainment. It's right here on Joy News on Multi TV. And today we are not only going to talk about entertainment, but we are also going to talk about football, because tomorrow the Black Stars are playing against the Cranes of Uganda. And trust me, I'm sure most of you can't wait. And of course, we have some updates on Kafui Danku's christening. All of that right here on Let's Talk Entertainment. My name is Doreen Avio. Don't go away. If you just joined me, this is Let's Talk Entertainment. And so over the weekend, Ghanaian actress Kafui Danku christened her first daughter. And of course, after the event, there was an after party at the Trade Fair Center, and it got lots of industry persons, of course, and most of her friends in attendance. And I can bet you that our cameras were there. And this is what we have for you. Actress Kafui Danku's dream of becoming a mother is finally a reality after several attempts. The actress can now boast of a beautiful baby girl who was christened last Saturday, January 14, at the St. Peter's Catholic Church in Osu.
Africa, I baptize you in the name of God the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Baby Lorde, as a parent, Kafui and husband, who she fondly calls Doctor, choose to call her, is just a few weeks old, but the joy she brings is overwhelming. There was a big reception after the christening of baby Lorde at the Unique Floral Event Center inside Trade Fair.
Initially, I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to believe that, okay, this day is here, but I think it's normal because I was overexcited. I was just happy. I was excited. I was over the moon. Sometimes I slow down, just take sober reflections to be sure, is she really here? Is this Lord? That kind of a thing. But at the end of the day, it's all about happiness, excitement.
Many friends of the former Miss Ghana contestant share how exhilarating it was for them to witness this day. Ina Maripati, Vincent Macaulay, Elikem the Taylor, and many other stars were present at the event.
Since God has given us a happy ending, we can only say thank you. We can only be grateful.
So I'm very proud of her that she finally got to experience the things that some of us women are privileged to experience, as being a mother and feeling that love the moment you hold that child. Everything else is like gone. All the pain, all the stress, all the struggle to get there. It's like an eraser. I just wipe it all away because you see a beautiful soul.
Joy that's in having a baby for the first time is just out of the world. Like you said, I have experience, so I know exactly what it is. So I think I can also feel almost sort of like how she felt.
Kafui Danku, prior to delivery, posted photos of her pregnancy on social media, detailing her numerous miscarriages and a stillbirth. But why these posts?
I did that because I believe a lot of people are going through worse, or just what I am going through. I just want people to know, that our fans, people especially in the remote areas, to know that not all miscarriages means that somebody is a witch master or witchcraft or maybe an abortion master or something. Because back in the village, they say all kinds of things. You say. People to know that sometimes things that we want don't really just come. God, once we trust in God, we must trust in His timing. That was the message I was trying to put across through my pregnancy photos. I'm happy Lord is here now, and I shared her picture with a lot of people, and I thank them all for the support.
Rosalind Ngiza and Kobirana witnessed one of Kafui's miscarriages whilst on a movie set.
So as a woman, I feel I mustn't give up. If you don't have a kid now, isn't the end of the world. And I also know that at God's appropriate time, everything will work out well. That's it.
For those of us who have been close to her, we know. It's work. She's a producer, I'm the director. I co-produce with her sometimes, casting and everything. So that means we are together virtually 24 hours. And our job knows no Sunday or Saturday. So we are almost always together. For the past 3 years, Happy Death Day, we are almost always together. Pre-production, production, post-production. So I know she has been through a lot for this. I know it's been challenging in terms of, but she's very strong.
The mothers, among these celebrated friends and colleagues of her, share what Kafui's success means to them. After baby Lorde, Kafui and her hubby hope to make more babies.
All right, so that was actress Kafui Danku right there, and I can tell you that she is the hottest mama in town now, and she is the happiest mother at the moment. Congratulations to her and her husband on their beautiful baby girl. Now, moving on, Ramsay William Amui, yes, Stars of the Future fame, he was locked up for armed robbery, but now he's out after 10 years in prison. My colleague IB visited him in his residence, and he has been recounting so many things, including how it all happened before he went to jail.
10 years ago, talented budding star William Ramsay Amui looked into a bright future after placing second in the 2006 edition of the Stars of the Future reality show. But that dream was cut short when he was slapped with a 10-year jail sentence for an alleged car robbery. With 4 months to the end of his term.
From childhood.
What's his name?
His name is Jerry Boampong. We grew up together. He was born on the 10th May. I was born on the 10th May. He was born on the 10th June. We're just 1 month old. So we are like brothers. So when he called and asked if some friends of his want to sell a car, would I want to buy? I said, oh no, I don't have that money now. Then he said, oh, if I can connect him to someone who can help them sell or buy. And then I remember a man who sold my dad's car some time back. So I connected him to them. And then he asked that, okay, they should bring the car. So when they brought the car, they brought it to me. And then I escorted them to the man and introduced them to him and left them. Not knowing the car was stolen, but they didn't tell me. They didn't even tell the man. So the man was also driving the car in town. People are speculating that it was me who was driving the car. No. The man was driving the car in town and police arrested him. And then when they investigated, he told the police that, oh, it was even me, a friend, I am his friend. I introduced them to him. So then they made that setup for the arrest. So when they arrested, I explained heaven to earth. They said, no. I could even be the one who has been organizing the armed robbers. How can a renowned person, a star like me, do that kind of thing?
The musician, confined in the 4 walls of the maximum security prison at Nsawam, recounts his saddest moments.
It was hell, man. That place is hell. Hell on earth. In a room where people, about 10 people should sleep, we are about 50. So you can imagine. And in the prison itself, at its maximum, it should contain 750. But we are 4,000. Almost 4,000. That should tell you that there is no sleeping place for us. And they don't care. As long as they can close the door and they won't see that somebody's hand is hanging at the door, it cannot lock. They don't care if you sleep or you stand or whatever.
And you know all these statistics because?
Because I've been through it. Yes, I had to go through the test of time. I faced a lot. Even in prisons, I had to, if prison itself is a lockup, so for you to be locked up in the lockup, there is another place we call lockup in the prison. Mm-hmm. That is, if you misbehave or you do something wrong in the prisons, they put you there.
But Ramsay's mother, Mary Na Amele Hammond, who for 4 years has been down with stroke due to the incarceration of her son, expressed her joy seeing her son home again.
It wasn't easy at all. At all. I had stroke 4 years. Last month was 4 years. God's grace. I had stroke because I've been visiting him at Nsawam, giving him food and all that. I didn't get it easy. It's not easy. It's not easy because I know He is not a thief. How can a person, a stage boy, somebody who sings, stands on a stage for the whole world, how can he be an armed robber? You cannot be. You cannot be an armed robber while you be a public figure. My boy is not an armed robber. My boy is not a armed robber.
Mom, he's home now. How does it feel like after 10 years? Were you expecting this?
It's only God's grace. It was a shock for me to see him at home. I wasn't expecting, because they told me he's 20 years. I was at the court when they gave him 20 years. How? So 20 years, I thought it would be 20 something. And now he's coming. I thank God, my stars, I don't know.
With 2 albums to his credit before the jail sentence, Ramsay is confident about his return to the music industry. He sang one of his favorite songs from the 2 albums that he had before the jail sentence, and also sang a new one that he wrote when he was serving his time in Nsawam.
It's LTE meets football, and as I mentioned earlier, well, tomorrow the Black Stars of Ghana are playing against the Cranes of Uganda, and I'm sure most of us just can't wait for this match. Well, we're looking forward for Ghana to, win. Whether they like it or not, we are going to win anyway. And well, ahead of that, we have been talking to midfielder Wakaso. He's been talking entertainment with us. He talks about his favorite meal, his favorite music, among other stuff. Check this out.
What do you do when you're not playing football, Wakaso?
It's all about music, watching movies, the local movies, and football as well.
Local movies? Yeah. Okay, what kind of movies are those?
Tree movies, Dagbani movies, because you know I'm a Dagomba boy, so I do watch Dagbani movies and foreign movies as well.
Foreign movies. Did you have favorites in there, like any movie star that you know and you're familiar with?
Normally, it's Dagbani movie I watch most because it's my language, and you know, there are some things that you still learn because I left home early, so I still need to have our culture. Me, I don't watch the English one, I watch the Tree ones, the local one. I have Nkansa, Lewin, Ejako, Salimko, and Frank Naro, a lot.
What about music?
I love music.
Okay, what's your favorite genre of music? Is it reggae, dancehall, gospel?
Yeah, I like reggae.
Reggae.
Yeah.
Do you have somebody in there that you fancy? Any song in there?
Bob Marley.
One song of Bob Marley.
Do you want me to sing?
Of course.
Hey.
I'll help you if I need a song.
Okay, One Love.
So, what do you do when you're not, your family life? How do you manage your family life with football?
Yeah, it's a double work. Working was having a family, it's a double work. So, just managing both. I have a time for my work and also have time for the family. Yeah, sometimes I do live with them, sometimes I live alone. When I'm with them, after training, I just come home and relax and be with them. When I live alone as well, I just come home, take time and rest, watch the movies I told you about, and that's all.
Do you think the Ghanaians are accepting the